Hi and welcome to this virtual network field trip. We'll be travelling from an exchange all the way to a customer's premises. At each stop on the journey, I'll tell you a few facts about the place we're in and give you a moment to take a look around. Okay, are you ready? Hold on to your hat, we're going to teleport to the exchange. Wow, that was quick. Are you okay? Teleporting's not for everybody, so if you're feeling queasy, then feel free to pause the video and take a break. So let's take a look at the exchange. This is where all the magic happens. You might walk past an exchange without even realising, so why start here? Well, when a customer orders a line, the local exchange will be checked for availability, which is dependent on the size and capacity of the exchange. This is because each exchange is different and varies in size. Take a moment to look around. Okay, let's head inside. And we're in. So this part of the exchange is called the main distribution frame, or MDF, or sometimes the frames unit. This is where all lines are connected. As you can see, they're distributed into rows and rows of frames, each being fed by multiple telephone lines. If you ever see a note on the system advising you that there's a fault on the FU or frames unit, then you'll now know whereabouts that is. The frame has rows labelled with a number and then A and B, and when we connect a service together with broadband, we do it here. This is called jointing. The equipment here is also responsible in routing all calls to exchanges throughout the UK. Take a moment to look around. Before we head outside, here's a quick video to explain how the cables leave the exchange.
So this is a cable trench as opposed to a cable chamber, but it's the same deal. This is where internal meets external cables. That's non-grease filled meets grease filled to stop the ingress of water and gas. They're jointed out in here and then they go out through the cable chamber holes, which are also sealed with what we call a bag to stop the ingress of water and gas.
Okay, let's go back outside. Okay, so we're back outside and near a customer's premises, and we're now going to look at the primary connection point, or PCP, or what most people know as the green cabinet. These are dotted around all over the UK and play a vital part in the network. Once the cabling leaves the exchange, it will route via the underground network to one of these green cabinets. These cabinets connect the distribution side with the exchange side, also known as the D side and E side, and they make sure that the dial tone is passed further down the network. This is also the point where services from other service providers can be directed to the end user. Let's now head to a new location because I've got something new to show you. Okay, so the various stages of the network are connected via underground cabling, and this can be accessed using manholes. Here's one for you to take a look at. We need access for maintenance jobs, as well as to allow us to upgrade and expand for routing additional lines. Ready to continue your journey? Okay, let's go. And here we can see a telephone pole that supports an external DP. Now there are 4 types of DP. Overhead on a pole, as you can see here, which then runs over a drop wire to the premises. Other examples are underground, direct to a smaller block terminal located on the customer's premises. For buildings with shops and offices, the DP may well be wall mounted externally. And larger businesses that have their own switch may have an internal DP. So as I said, right here we can see an overhead DP. Let's now join an engineer as we take a closer look at the DP by heading to the top of the telephone pole.
Right, so what we have here is a DP, which stands for distribution point. This is where lines from the customer's premises meet our network. There's 2 types of cable. There's a 4-pair, which has the capability of providing 4 lines on one single wire, or there is a single pair wire, which can feed customer's premises or business. Behind here is where the UG feed comes up from the underground network. There's a potential of 20 circuits off this cable, which connect into these IDC blocks and meet the line from the customer's premises. customer's wire. It's fed over to the pole into the business like that.
So that takes us all the way to the end of our network journey, which is the customer's premises. Remember, Openreach maintains the network up to and including the main telephone socket, and these aren't always easy to find or in the most obvious places, as you can see in this example. Okay, one last teleport. Hold tight! So I hope you've enjoyed this field trip. I'll leave you outside the exchange, but feel free to take the network journey anytime you want by replaying this video. Bye!